on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com.
Extra relish.
Joined by Extra Relish.
Extra relish on the glizz, eh?
Hey, some onions, damn it.
Why you gotta go with the white stuff every time?
I like onions.
Yeah, onions. I'll do onions and mustard on a. I'm not a relish guy.
I'm telling you, Nick, I gotta take you to Imperial one day.
Oh, dude.
I think, Chris, you had it, right?
Don't recall.
The glizzy spot? They're supposedly known for the tacos. Their glizzies are way better than tacos.
Glizzies are way better.
I mean, the tacos are great. And by the way, the taco, we can't talk about that right now. Detroit Lions lost the game. I'm trying to avoid talking about it, but the Detroit Lions did lose the game.
We're going to talk about it for about 2 hours.
I'm probably going to crash out at some point during today's show, just a fair warning.
No.
And it's not even going to be because of the game.
Yep.
It's going to be because of somebody in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be because of some of the shit excuses I've already seen on the timeline when I'm scrolling through my Twitter sphere.
Easy, I was told he was pressured on 80% of his dropbacks.
Okay, man.
Somebody told me that.
It's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
That's where I'll crash out. The excuses. Last night the Detroit Lions lost to the Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that's important to remember.
Good team.
Good team.
Very good team.
Very good team. And I feel like for some reason people forget that. Was the offensive line perfect?
It's not like losing to the Browns.
No. Not like you're losing to the Panthers.
Didn't lose to the Panthers or the Browns.
You know what I'm saying? Not like you're fucking struggling to close it out against the Giants.
Yeah.
You know?
You
Like
were playing
some
the
other team.
defending Super Bowl champions in their house. Now, if we would have lost to the Browns or the Panthers, that would be really embarrassing.
That would suck.
And that would be something that only shit bum teams would have happen to them.
Loser teams.
Loser teams. But this was the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
And you were in their town, and, man, you did not execute well enough. The win was there. Your defense gave you the game. The defense went out there, and they played the best game I've seen them play since Baltimore. It was impressive. They were locking everybody down. Shout out to Amik Robertson. Shout out to the defensive line, stopping the run, bottling Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts for a vast majority of that game. Jack Campbell is one of, if not the best middle linebackers in the National Football League. Alex Anzalone was playing out of his minds. The defense did everything that they needed to do to win you that ball game, and the offense completely shit the bed. Jared Goff, Dan Campbell, the offensive line, wide receivers, whoever you want to say on the offense, as long as it's not Jahmyr Gibbs or Jameson Williams, I'll hear you out because it was awful. One of the worst performances I've seen this offense ever under Dan Campbell. 0 for 5 on fourth down, 0 for whatever on third down. It was embarrassing. The plays were there to be made. Nobody executed, mainly Jared Goff. But that offensive line didn't do him any favors. Receivers didn't do him any favors. But I look at Jared Goff as a guy that I expect more than that. You should expect more than that. He damn sure expects more than that. And he's going to go out there and he's going to dot up the Giants and we're going to win by 20 points and everybody's going to feel happy about
You're
it.
going to say, look, see?
Yeah.
Everything's fine. I told you he's good.
Yep.
I told you. That's going to be the most annoying part. But again, like I said, I think the important piece that people need to remember and yesterday's game is we were playing the defending Super Bowl champions. You know why they won the Super Bowl? That defensive line. Your offensive line was never going to have a good day yesterday against Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, and they just added a kid named Jalen Phillips.
Yep.
Who's equivalent, if not better, in my opinion, than Josh Sweat that was there last year. I think he's a better run defender, and obviously what he can do in the pass rush too. He was getting the better of a guy we know very well as Penei Sewell, first-team All-Pro. Now, I will say Penei dealing with a little bit of ankle injury, but your offensive line, it's fucking football. Nothing's going to go perfect. If you think on every single rep, every single play, the offensive line is going to form a fucking brick wall and no one's going to apply any type of pressure at all, especially going against teams like that, you're out of your fucking mind. Mm-hmm. You need to execute. Your quarterback needs to be better. I understand the fourth downs kind of suck, but there were opportunities.
Open.
There were 2 fourth downs, over 5 in the night. We all know it. 2 of them I wasn't a fan of. The one where you had Grant Stewart,
Fake punt was
of all people, going for it. That's just not. If I'm trying to get a first down,
yeah,
against the Philadelphia Eagles front, I'm not picking Grant Stewart to do it. Fuck the element of surprise. Get my offense out there. All right? The second one was the short field situation, like 4 yards from the fucking end zone. You could take the points. All right? Yesterday, points were at a premium. And I know I tapped in for BD for a little bit as Neil was crashing out. He must have just finished the crash out about the field goals. You were 100% correct in, like, a lot of those situations. It was windy and, like, 50 yards out. You're not guaranteed a field goal in that situation. But the Philadelphia Eagles were hitting them.
Yeah.
We scored the same amount of touchdowns last night. They just had a couple extra field goals. Take the fucking points. Points were in a premium last night. You got to take them when you can get them. But ultimately, for me, yeah, I'm looking at JG, man. 1 of 13 when pressured. And the cold narrative lives on.
Yeah.
That is a real thing. 39 degrees and below, JG's just not the same guy. The numbers, 56% passing. He's got 15 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. That's a 1.5 to 1 ratio. That's shit rookies do. And again, it's cold. It's not every time. He's still a good quarterback. But just quit fucking telling me this shit's not happening. It's becoming a point spinning where I'm like, we have this game against the Eagles. We had the game against the Chiefs. We had a game against the Packers. This year's team, man, it's not passing the smell test when it comes to wanting to win a fucking Super Bowl. I'm going to be straight up with you.
No, these are the teams you're going to have to beat. These are the defenses that you're going to have to beat. These are the environments that you'll have to travel to, especially if you don't win the NFC North, which you're currently at third place in right now. So, yeah, would I felt a lot better if they went out there and beat the Eagles? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does this mean they're over? No, because it still was a one-score game on the road against an opponent that is the defending Super Bowl champion and the favorite to win the thing again. But your offense looked completely anemic going up against a real defense. And like you said, it's not like the opportunities weren't there. We saw consistently balls dying at the feet of wide receivers and coming up very short. And these were plays that Jared Goff makes. Throughout this year, he has. Like you talked about, he was pressured more in the Washington Commanders game than he was in the Philadelphia Eagles game. He was pressured more in the Cleveland Browns game than he was in the Philadelphia Eagles game. He did not make the throws that he needed to. He did not step up in the pocket and deliver balls with conviction across the middle that he does all the time, that we see him do a lot in this offense, and a big factor of it was the weather. You can't say it wasn't. Because if this was the friendly confines of Ford Field, if it's 65 degrees and there's not any wind because you're in a dome, he steps up and he delivers that ball across the middle to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He steps up and he delivers that ball across the middle to Jameson Williams, hits him in the chest. Now, those are your two best wide receivers, and they still do need to make those catches. J-Mo, that one was low, still got to catch it. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I know you were going full speed across the middle, and you had to stop back and adjust to a ball 3 yards behind you, but it hits you in the hands, you got to make that catch. But I also expect Jared Goff to make those throws because he is a $50+ million quarterback, and he needs to step up and put the ball on time, on target. Unfortunately, he didn't do that in a couple situations yesterday, and it was big. It was. I'm broke! But you need the Rams, we're going to see now. The Rams are your next giant test. You got Green Bay again on the schedule. You got Minnesota again on the schedule. So we're going to see what happens because those are three very good defenses. Those are three defenses that get after the quarterback. Those are three defenses that put a lot of pressure on opposing passers. So we're going to need to see what this offensive line and what Jared Goff looks like when those guys are coming right in his face. Pause.
Pause. What are you doing?
Sorry.
I already started the show crazy. And if you're falling victim to the pressure situation,
creams in your mouth.
Here's a fun stat for you. Last week against the Washington Commanders, Jared Goff faced more pressure than he did last night.
Yep.
He finished that game 3 touchdowns for 330. You gotta execute when they're there. The plays are there, by the way, too. If you got Twitter after the show, maybe open up another tab. Go head over to my Twitter right now. I put out the throws where he just straight up missed.
Wide open.
And I get, like, some of these situations, too, you can look at them called dropped. I didn't put the J-Mo one in there. I thought that was a drop.
Yeah.
The Amon-Ra ones I put in there because that wasn't an advantageous situation for him to catch the football at all. Yeah. And I've heard Jared Goff say that he throws low because he'd rather have an incompletion than an interception, and I get that. But, again, I don't know, man. Some of that shit was just – it was a gross game. Nick, I know you're itching to get out of it.
I don't think any single game the rest of the season – can really change my outlook besides probably the Rams game, having a top 10 defense. I guess Thanksgiving too, but that's what it all comes down to me. Nobody is going to, come out here and say we're going to lose to the Giants. I don't think anybody thinks that. I think they can win 3 straight games against the Giants, Packers, and the Cowboys all at home, but that's not going to change anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's truly not. I think it is the fact to me with this team, the way they were built going into this season, they are at a deficit because we all know Jared Goff struggles when getting pressured and specifically pressured up the middle. Last night, maybe it wasn't the same amount of pressure as that Commanders game, but I certainly know that Jared Goff didn't look confident. He was getting pressured up the middle, and he was pressured early, and that dude got thrown off his spot, and he had absolutely no mojo. He got rushed into everything, and he was seeing ghosts. And if he wasn't as pressured as many times as that Commanders game, that's a great stat, by the way. But
Or the Browns game.
Or the Browns, but
Yeah.
That's pressure on that's Myles Garrett on the outside. It's like, if it is up the middle, which
Fair.
this team's weakness is, and that team's strength is, along with a lot of these other top teams in the NFC, that's why I'm sitting here today saying this team's not ready to go out and win a Super Bowl, because they don't have the same offense as they have had the last few seasons. But real quick, one of the biggest numbers that I can point to, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, timing. Those two are always on the same page.
Yeah.
Yesterday they weren't. 12 targets, 2 receptions.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. It literally shows everything. And I'm not even getting started in the run game, where we're just running the ball right at Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. It reminded me of Michigan, Ohio State, when they were just running it. Mason Graham, right into Kenneth Grant. When you got so many beats on the outside doing work, the Gibbs outside stuff was working. Why are we continuing to try to run the ball directly into their best players? I thought it was a little bit stubbornness at times, and it came out. I'm pissed off today, as everybody in Detroit should be, because you got smacked, and your offense is nowhere near where it needs to be moving forward.
Yeah. Like I said, we're not going to miss the playoffs, but it's starting to walk a good duck and talk a good duck, and that's pretender over contender. I hate to fucking say it, man. I hate to say it. And like Nick said, there's not that many tests left, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's where I'm feeling with this team. Is a team that now, when I say that I don't feel comfortable calling them a Super Bowl contender, doesn't mean that they still can't fix this ship. But I've been over this with the offensive line, the inconsistencies and all of this. And these are the things we've talked about for years with Jared Goff. So that's why, like, I know everybody is on Jared Goff about stepping up and executing, and that's fine, and nothing that you say for that is out of bounds. But we have always said for years, the situation around him can be perfect, and then we can have success. And so I'm looking at the situation around him, and that is not to absolve him from any blame of this poor performance, but that is what I believed in. That is what I put faith in. The perfect system around, the offensive line, the great run game, the excellent bounty of options at receiver, like all of those things. The defense now coming along and being a very good defense, an amazing defense last night. All of those things. That is what is around Jared Goff, and now we're not having the same success with the offensive line, with the receivers, with everything. So to me, it's looking at the situation more than Goff, and that is not to absolve him by any means.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into all of it, including some of you guys' comments in the game as well. But first, tell us about Ben Johnson.
If you need a fighter in your corner, you guys know who to call. It's Ben Johnson over at Ben Johnson Law, because he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that you come out on top. Make sure you guys give the fighter a call over at Ben Johnson Law or over at benfights.com. Make sure you guys check out Ben Johnson anytime you're in a sticky situation.
Let me tell you guys about Art and Jake's. Watching the UFC fights, always a great time. One of the only places showing the UFC fights these days is Art and Jake's, and they're the blast to go party at. They got 22 draft beers, the food. I can go on and on. There's not a thing on the menu that's not delicious. It's one of my favorite places to go for anything, period. It's Art and Jake's. Make sure you sign up for the AJ's fan club. Get those extra bonus points when you visit Art and Jake's near you. Find one.
Get
ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Juice is the latest craze in the cannabis haze. Make sure you find one at a dispensary near you. They got the 12 different strains, phenomenal strains. They're the best. They also got the edibles, chocolates, sugar cones. Make sure you check them out at a dispensary near you. There are over 200 different ones, including your local jars.
Oh, God. They're just showing all the...
No, they're showing it all over
Showing
again.
all the just incomplete passes and batted balls.
That is something that we're going to talk about too. The batted balls was a concern because
That's a defense
in the post
figuring it
game,
out.
that's what they said. They said, "Oh, we peeped something out on film."
They know that it's a rhythm and timing offense. That's what we talk about. And it is 1, 2, 3, boom. And it is 1, 2, 3. Jared Goff is going to throw it no matter what to that spot where that receiver is going to be. He trusts his guys. They trust the offense. Boom, he's going to throw it. The defense, obviously, the Philadelphia Eagles and Vic Fangio saw that on film and said, okay, all you got to do, drop back. After that 3-second, get your hand up because he's going to throw it in the flat to Jameson Williams or to Jahmyr Gibbs, or they're going on the comeback to Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's going to be right there. He's going to throw it no matter what. Gets up in the air, doesn't, I don't want to say can't, but he doesn't pump fake and just throws it right into his face mask. That happened at least 4 times. Jordan Davis did it 3 times, and Jalen Carter did it at least once.
Jalen Carter had 2 of them. I think they had like 6 in the night.
Yeah.
That's concerning just because the way to fix that for Jared Goff is limited. And it's remember the movie Wanted?
Yeah.
They're curving the bullets.
Curve the bullet.
It's doing that shit.
And that is
it's not our guy's strong suit.
And
it's a concern, man. He can't relocate himself to like reopen another pocket. It's just it's we got Dan Campbell talking about it. He'll tell you what the answers are to it. Don't like him. I just don't see him happening, to be honest with you.
It's like you said, that has been the bugaboo of Jared Goff that keeps people from saying that he is up in that elite caliber. That's why I won't put him in the same conversation of guys like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, because when it comes down to those game-winning plays against elite defenses, against elite teams in crunch time, you need your quarterback to have creativity to be able to do things off-platform and off-script, because these guys drive Benzes too, as Neil Rule would say, and you have some of the best defenders in the National Football League out there, and they will learn your tendencies. They will learn your reads. They will learn when you like to do things and how you like to do them. So if you can't deviate from that during a game, during a play, when times are tough, on 4th down, it's not going to end up too good most of the time. You have to be able to do off-platform and change some things around, but that's not his strength. So when the offensive line isn't completely making sure that all of his lanes are open and nobody has pressure on him, things like this happen.
He's not fucking coddled. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not going to crash out. Do we have the Dan Campbell clip?
Let it go.
Yes.
Let
On
it go.
the- on the
go.
arm
It's-
angle.
it'll get there.
You should let it go.
Yeah. Here is Dan Campbell. This is like the most concerning part out of everything last night is this, because I just don't know how it gets fixed.
Yesterday they said they identified something on film with Goff's angle. What do you have to look out for? What do you have to adjust so that it doesn't become a trend with other opponents?
Yeah, look, they did a good job. You can tell they were just reading his eye, pushed as far as they could push, and then once you couldn't get any more, read his eyes, and then match the hand. Something they worked on, and really we have not had that problem here that I can think of since I've been here. I was part of a game like that years ago. J.J. Watt was knocking balls down. I think he knocked like 5 down in a game. But it's been a while like that, and so I could have done a better job of. We talked about it, but we really didn't. I didn't press the scout team defense. Really trying to just push and then bat balls and get your hands in the way. And so you just do a couple of little things differently, O-line wise. Just it's not easy, but it just. At some point when you feel like you got them locked down and they're not moving anymore and they stop, just trying to keep their feet on the ground. And then, Goff, which is not easy either, but just changing your arm angle on a couple of things, knowing they're just staring at you. So it's all correctable. I'm not worried about it moving forward, but I certainly could have made a better emphasis on it last week.
Do those fixes that the head coaches has, does that sound like things that you believe could be executed?
No. It's no. He's not wrong.
So scared.
He's not wrong. That is what you do. When guys are timing your throws, you should switch your arm angle. You should maneuver around better, try to throw around people, pump fake, keep the play alive with your feet. And unfortunately, those aren't the strengths of Jared Goff. And so hopefully we've seen him be better at it this year. We have. We've seen him maneuver the pocket a little bit. We've seen him break out some sidearms here or there. Do you feel comfortable with his ability to do that consistently going up against elite defenses in playoff situations? No. I mean, you want me to lie to you, or do you want me to be honest? Because honestly, no, I don't. That's not his strengths. We can't ask him to do that when times are the toughest. Like when you're on the road in Philadelphia in January for the NFC Championship game, God forbid, and it's 20 degrees outside or 10 degrees outside, and you're going to ask Jared Goff to sidestep Jalen Carter in the pocket, drop down to a three-quarter slot, and deliver the ball sidearm to Amon-Ra St. Brown? It's what you should. That is the answer. That's how you get the play. But he hasn't proven the ability to consistently do that for a long stretch of games. So I hope so. But your best case scenario is not to ask Jared Goff to do that. Your best case scenario is to have a run game that gives you 4 yards of carry, that sets you up in the easy playbook actions, because we saw the swing passes, the outside, the hit here, the hit there. That was still working. All of that was working well. But when it came down to 3rd and 7, and the defense knows, hey, they have to throw the ball here if they want a first down, and they're probably going to throw it to Amon-Ra St. Brown on a quick breaking out route, I could call defense to stop that. You can't set yourself up in obvious scenarios and obvious situations for guys like this Philadelphia Eagles defense led by Vic Fangio. It's too easy.
It's not good. Those two things that Dan Campbell said aren't strengths or even things that JG's exemplified to give you confidence in, to be quite honest with you. And I'm not trying to turn this into a bass JG shesh or show. We're just going off of everything we saw last night. And that was at least 6 batted balls.
Yep.
It was they said it after the game. We identified this on tape, and they executed. Well, that's concerning for me. And again, yes, we'll go forward and we will beat the Giants. Yes, we'll go forward and we'll beat whatever other fucking garbage teams are on this schedule. But I'm looking past the fucking regular season. By the way, speaking of regular season, not over yet. We'll still be in the playoffs.
Yep.
As of now, not in the playoffs.
No. 3rd in the North.
That's why I said yesterday, like last week when we beat the Commanders, like it's the Commanders. Like that was going to happen. These are the games you want to see them do something. So I have this game this year. We have the Packers game to begin the season, which I will give a little bit of an asterisk on because of the offensive line finding their groove and whatnot too. You have the Vikings game, which also sucked too. And what was the other one I mentioned? The KC game. Times where like you need to step up. Fuck. What are we doing? And then you rewind all the way back to the Commanders game in the playoffs. I don't blame the defense on that game. You can't. Matter of fact, if you listen to the head coach of this football team talk about that game, he says turnovers.
Yeah.
He doesn't blame the defense either. Could turn the ball over 5 fucking times.
And real quick, Aaron to the Stone in the Woodward Sports Chat.
Shout out.
Says, did you boys see what the Rams did to Sam Darnold yesterday? 4 picks. And Turner, Young, and Fisk were all up in Sam's business. And Sam's not a statue like JG. That game's going to be rough. Never mind. I didn't read that all the way through. I was gonna take it to a different level, but yeah, no, that's a good defense. And you're gonna. I was gonna be like, wait, Jared Goff and Sam Darnold conversations now? I thought he was Josh Allen, but no. Yeah, that's a game you're gonna have to look out for because the Rams defense is young there and they get after the passer, and that's gonna be the next truth like that. And Green Bay. Are going to be the 2 biggest tests remaining, and Jared Goff is going to have to play like he's played for the other like 80% of his Lions career rather than a couple games this year where he has not looked good in those situations.
Yeah, so, I guess that Rams game's the next one to like show me something, you know? Because even the Packers at this point, it would be nice to see. I don't respect the Packers the same way I did at the beginning of the season at all.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
No, they lost to the Panthers and they lost to the Browns.
Like their offense is inept.
Yeah, we only beat good teams. Well, you lose to bad teams. So which one would you rather be like? We can't beat a good team.
You can't blow. You can't blow out a good team. Yeah, you can't blow out a fucking bad team.
You lose. We can't beat first place teams. You guys lose the last place teams. So which one is really worse? But
yeah, Giants, Cowboys, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. We could beat them all. Doesn't mean nothing to me.
No.
Beat the Rams.
Got to beat the Rams.
At this point, is that Vikings game a cruiser in Minnesota Christmas? You saw what that defense did to this offensive line and this quarterback.
It better be.
That's where I'm at with this team right now. Easy. These games that used to be just simple is in Chicago
and people
to end the year, just a cruiser. Like, is that just like
hell yeah
automatic W right now? I don't know if it is.
The other thing too, I'm starting to get scared about a little bit too, is again, fuck the Giants. They're not a good team.
They're not.
Now, if they're like, oh, get your hands up on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not going to move out he can't fucking move out the way. Just match his hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Fuck! I mean, fuck! It's just not good. It's not good. We got to figure something out. Hopefully, people don't repeat that strategy. I don't know why you wouldn't. I'm kind of surprised. I felt like the Commanders tried doing it a few times where they're blitzing up the middle, and we saw a few last night too. I'm surprised a lot of people haven't mimicked what the Vikings did. To be fair, you really can't because Flores is a fucking sicko when it comes to like those simulated pressures and whatnot. But that's one where you don't need to fucking mimic Flores. You just got to get your hands up. You know, that's just, I don't know.
Well, that was part of the reason why
I'm freaking out a little bit today.
That's why I was freaking out about those quarters. Like when you talked about, it was a bad quarter here, a bad quarter there. It was like, to me, it's like in the playoffs when you have all this time to game plan, and eventually the Super Bowl when you have even a literal extra week of game planning, like you can get really down to the minutia of your game plan, and that's scary. That's very, very scary for this Detroit Lions offense. I do think that, Sam Laporta would have been a big help in this game. Like, I do think there are some things to feel better
Sam
about.
Laporta might be done for the year. Dan Campbell said he might not know if he comes back this year. So I'm not relying on Sam Laporta to save this offense. You look at where was it? Xavier D in the Woodward Sports Chat says 20 pressures, 7 hits, 2 sacks on 37 dropbacks. Give me a fucking break. Again,
I love Xavier
he
too.
was
That's
pressured
incorrect.
less in this game than he was in the Washington Commanders game. He was pressured less in this game than he was in the Cleveland Browns game. You're going to get pressured when you play a good defensive front. It is how you react to it and how you adjust to it as a quarterback. And he did not do that well in this game. And if you think he did, you're an idiot. If you're not blaming Jared Goff for even a little bit of this, you're an idiot. He played a bad game. It's okay to say that. He needs to be better. He knows that. So does his coach. So should you. You should expect more from him. Stop defending him. Stop saying, no, it's the receivers. Stop saying, no, it's the offensive line. Stop saying, no, it's the play calling. He had a bad game. He's getting paid $50 million. He needs to hit somebody in the fucking chest across the middle. That's not too much to ask for. You can say that. It's okay. He's still going to be your quarterback next week. And when he goes out there and he puts up 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Giants, you don't get to go out there and be like, see, I told you he's really good. It's different. He had a bad game. Say it. It'll set you free. Like, these guys are in delusion. This offensive line, were they perfect? No. They let up some pressure against one of the best defensive lines in the league. It's going to fucking happen. Deal with it.
The pressures aren't the end of the world. I remember a time where we were, not us, but people were bashing Aiden Hutchinson because he was getting all these pressures but not getting sacks because plays were still being made on Aiden Hutchinson's pressures. Pressures don't end the play. Pressures make things a little bit more difficult, but you quarterbacks, you're supposed to be able to get around that.
Yeah.
Play callers are supposed to coach around that. If that's what's happening, I think we can play call around it. It's just with our guy had a bad game.
He did.
He had a bad game.
And it's not the end of the world. But there's nothing you can do about it now. And acting like he went out there and was perfect and it's everybody else's fault around him and not his is not going to help anybody but stroking your own little ego. I don't know what this is with this. He can't do anything wrong, but he did not have a good game, and it's okay to say that. You don't just have to currently have his balls in your mouth for a joking perspective in GTA, allegedly.
Goff played like shit. O-line played like shit. Running backs, I mean, Gibbs did great on the outside, especially in the receiving game. But that's like another thing, like added layer to this. We haven't been able to establish the run on these good teams. You know, like, so it's not just, okay, Goff's not putting up big numbers in the passing game. Like, we haven't put up, you know, enough points to win against the Green Bay, against the Chiefs, against Philly. That's what truly concerns me. Because all roads lead through Detroit. That ship has sailed. You know, like, that is not what's going on anymore. All roads will lead through wherever the hell you have to go in the playoffs if you want to truly go anywhere. So when you do have to face the Rams in the playoffs, the Seahawks in the playoffs, say the Eagles again, say the Packers, whoever it is, if it's these 4 top 10 defenses, I don't think we can win. Because, A, we don't have our fastball, which is the run game anymore, against these elite teams. Just when we play the poor ones, which people will, you know, run laps and celebrate about after we'll beat the poor teams again. Mm-hmm. But when we go up against these top teams, especially on the road, we're not able to run the ball. Jared Goff looks like shit.
Yeah.
Our offensive line doesn't look good. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown getting 12 targets and only catching 2 balls. Like, our offense looks completely broken when we play anybody with a pulse.
Yeah, and this offense needs to be better on first and second down because when they get into obvious passing situations, it plays against their strengths. You look at a weakened offensive line and you look at a rhythm and timing quarterback, and when a defense knows that they have to pass the ball, they can get after you. If you keep running the ball well on first and second down, if you get gains on first and second down, if you don't have penalties, if you don't do stupid shit, then you can see the offense get going. Then Goff can start delivering it wherever he wants because the defense is off balance, because the defense isn't expecting this to happen. But when you're sitting back there in 3rd and 7s, or you know, hey, we can't run the ball, they're not running the ball at all, they're going to have to rely on Jared Goff on every 4th and 5 to complete this.
There is last night in pressures, so 16 pressures according to NFL Next Gen Stats. Take away the 2 sacks, he was 1 of 14. By the way, the one he had was a touchdown, Jameson Williams. So you can complete passes when pressured. One went for a touchdown. It was a bad game. We do got
awful
a break,
game by
though.
the offense.
Very
terrible,
bad. Very
terrible.
Bad game.
Except for J-Mo and Gibbs. Those are the only people that get any kind of praise out of that game on the offense. Everybody else failed.
Need some recovery relaxation? Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road at the Massage Chair House. Schedule an appointment by scanning the QR code or visiting massagechairhouse.com. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan.
Wicked Pickle.
And if you want to know about the wickedest pickle in the game, you guys know where to go. It's Wicked Pickle. Because if you're looking for the ultimate pickleball experience, check out Wicked Pickle with tanked climate-controlled courts and a chill lounge with cold drinks. It's Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot. Make sure you check out the Woodward Sports Pickleball Open on Friday, January 9th. Come watch your favorite Woodward sports personalities go head-to-head against each other in pickleball pros. And don't miss the Woodward Heavyweights broadcasting live from Wicked Pickle, 5 to 7 p.m. And do you want in on the action? Register today at pickleballtournaments.com for a chance to compete and maybe even take down your favorite Woodward sports personality. It's Wicked Pickle.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. Make sure you go to letsstanford.com and you can check it out. They've got a massive inventory. My guy Goran will get you in the car you want for a price that fits your budget. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. letsstanford.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodSports.com. I'm Ezel by Spin More Action. Chris Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. Trying to shake the funk. We are dealing with a loss on primetime television. I got a couple super chats in there. Shout out to Echo for Whiskey 800 with a $20 super chat. Dropping the bag. Okay. He says, shout out to the heavyweights for holding JG accountable. Love the show. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate the super chat.
I mean, it's if you have a bad game, we're going to say you had a bad game.
Yeah, I saw that's again, the only way I'm going to crash out is just dumb shit
You're
like that.
fired!
That's the other thing, too, is like the comments I was getting on Twitter. By the way, I think I just posted the highlights. I don't know if I said anything necessarily bad about Jared Goff. I just posted the missed throws. And then, like, you guys just constantly negative, blah, blah, blah about Jared Goff. Next week when he has a good game, you're going to say all good things. Yeah.
That's normally what happens.
Yeah. What the fuck do you think this is?
Yeah. Am
I supposed to sit up here in front of this microphone until you had a good game? Is that what you want from your fucking meeting? You want truth? What do you want? JG, fucking 13 of fucking 37. Excellent game last night. Oh, the fucking
His team
money.
let him down.
Oh, this guy can't do nothing wrong here.
Extremely mobile, extremely handsome.
Like a fucking course.
Yeah.
If he goes in there and has a good game, yeah, good game by Jared Goff. But he has a bad game, we're going to fucking talk about it. What else? Like, I don't understand that shit.
There's no logic behind that.
Blows my mind.
It blows my mind, and it is a lot of the fans that you cannot anytime say anything wrong about the Detroit Lions. Guess what happened first couple of losses of the Pistons season this year? Cade Cunningham, MVP candidate, maybe top 5 player in the league right now, top 10 for sure. We held him accountable. We said Cade Cunningham needs to play better. How much better is Cade Cunningham in his sport than Jared Goff is at his? You know, like, even the brightest stars in your city, in your town, Tigers can't hit with runners in scoring position. Them motherfuckers got roasted.
Yeah.
As they should.
As they should.
As they should.
You want to know half the reason Philly probably has a good organization? You know what that fucking city does? They hold their teams accountable.
Yeah.
You can't go in there with no weak shit. You can't go into no pussy shit. You'll be fired.
Yeah.
The fans won't support it. And you guys, honestly, should be the same way. We got another super chat, though, from Hassan.
Yep.
He says, all the offense had – oh, fuck. I was just saying these about these comments,
All
man.
right.
Shout out to Hassan. He paid for it, so we got to read it.
Got to read it.
All the offense had a bad game. Why are you stuck on Goff? Get over it, and let's talk about next week.
J-Mo and Jahmyr Gibbs had very good games.
Yes.
Yes, they did.
The offensive line did not have a good game.
No.
Amon-Ra St. Brown did not have a good game.
No.
Jared Goff's was worse.
Yeah.
Why was the offensive line that were there just free rushes, blown assignments, guys coming right at him? No way he could avoid it at all. Like, no.
Yeah, to answer his question, why are you stuck on Goff?
He's a quarterback.
Well, because today, shout out to NFL Films, watched all 37 dropbacks, and there are opportunities to make plays, including one for a touchdown, where Brock Wright was stripped naked open, in the words of Jeffrey.
And
He could have been a touchdown for that one. That was a fourth down, by the way, too.
I saw that in there. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts won the game.
He did. He won the game, though. Defense played great. Love the defense. We'll talk about the defense in a little bit. But,
Yeah.
Do you guys want – is that what you want? You want us to come up here and be like, Jared Goff's the best. Jared Goff had a great game. You're so white. He's so handsome, so smart. He can do no wrong. He's just our big special man. Like, what the fuck? We're not children, bro. He didn't play well. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, but the Eagles got pretty close to him. So it's not his fault.
Yeah, Goff.
Jalen Carter was standing there. So Jared Goff has to throw the ball 4 yards in the dirt.
Yeah, dude.
Like, what are we doing, man? Are we adults? Like, did you watch the game? Or are you just, I don't know, fucking cucks?
In a actor manner. My script is
In an actor manner.
We are not cucks.
Yes.
And today, we stand up.
Have at thee. Allegedly on GTA.
All right, let's take a breather. All right, shout out to you guys in the chat. Let's read some of your comments and get
Shout
back.
out.
If they're stupid, they're stupid. I guess we'll have to do it. I'm going to try not to crash out. I did a lot of crashing out last night. And hopefully, Jared Goff never sees.
Yep.
Even if he does, I'm sure he'd understand.
It's all right.
He probably watched this and the same shit.
Jared Goff knows he sucked. You don't think Jared Goff's like, damn, I played like ass. He knows it because he's a grown man. And he can accept the reality of what happened. He played like shit.
Go watch coverage of this game from former football players, anyone that knows what the fuck they're talking about. They're going to tell you Jared Goff had a bad game because he had a bad game.
Like, he's not just your shining prince who can do no wrong. I just don't. It's a crazy mindset to have.
All right. Tell us about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men.
Glizzy
They do
boy.
No wrong at all. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Outkick your coverage.
Outkick your coverage. Listen, is your significant other significantly hotter than you? Then you can win 2 free tickets to Detroit versus New York, the redemption game. You know we got the best petty team in the National Football League. Go watch them for free with your hot significant other. Shout out to Sharon's Heating and Cooling for bringing us this one and giving you the free tickets, sponsored by them. Outkick your coverage. All you got to do is tag the photo of you and your wife, Woodward Sports, and use the hashtag Woodward Outkick.
Judging the guys.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Jack's Car Wash. Check it out. Go to Jack's Car Wash _MI and follow them on Instagram. You'll see one on your way home more than likely. They got 40-plus locations all around Michigan. Text WSN to 888-522-1729 to get yourself a free car wash. If you want to wipe away the sorrows of that disgusting loss to the dirty city of Philadelphia, do it at Jack's Car Wash. They'll get you squeaky clean. Text WSN to 888-522-1729.
I'm not gonna lie, they've been better than I thought it would be. When the whole Lane Johnson versus Panay Sewell thing went down this summer, it was nonstop. It was fucking brutal.
No, because
that's half the reason I was not looking forward to this game, in a loss to this game, because their fans are fucking. They are relentless.
Yeah. No, because they know that they got handled too. It was just.
Yeah.
We couldn't execute offensively.
Yeah.
Our defense was bullying those boys.
Yeah, shout out to our guys.
Aiden Hutchinson literally whooped Lane Johnson's ass so bad he left the game.
Yeah.
Like, the defense was amazing. Jack Campbell is one of, if not the best linebacker in the National Football League. The way he is flying around, making plays at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage, covering backs in space, doing everything that he needs to do to make sure that this defense is set up and executing at an extremely high level. Shout out to him. Shout out to Alex Anzalone for the coverage down the field on tight ends, sniffing out Saquon Barkley screens and making absolutely beautiful tackles behind the line of scrimmage. The defensive line, whether it was Roy Lopez, Tyleek Williams, Ali McNeil, DJ Reader, Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Barnes in pass rush, Tyler Lacey, Al-Qadim Muhammad, all of those guys were putting in work. They were making Jalen Hurts move, making him uncomfortable. And the secondary on the back end, Rock Ya-Sin had a great game. Amik Robertson had a great game. Mallett made some big plays. Brian Branch was all over the place. The defense looked like championship level stuff against the defending Super Bowl champions. Unfortunately, the offense left them out to dry consistently.
Shout out to Sir Godick with a $10 super chat, just for the hell of it.
Shout out, a man of many words.
Keep an eye out for him if he actually meant to say something. Maybe he accidentally did that.
Yeah, Godick, my dog. You can comment what you were going to say in the chat. We'll read it. We'll make sure we read it out.
Wait, did he do two of them?
Did he?
Is my thing tripping out?
No, you're tripping out.
Not just the one. Shout out to him. And then I think it was Zach Soap. Jared Goff. When he's good, he's great. When he's bad, it's brutal. And that's right. He's kind of like
disgusting.
Dr. Jekyll and Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Mid. No.
Yeah.
Unwatchable.
Yeah, he really is when he's bad.
Yeah, you want to peel your eyes out.
When he collapsed into the pocket.
Oh, when he fell to his knees and shriveled. Yeah, dude.
And dropped the ball.
I think I heard him cry. I thought I heard him yell.
Get up!
It was super gross. And
Get up!
Fellas, we all know that Goff is never going to be successful.
Whoa!
When going up against an elite defensive line and he doesn't have everything in his right. He will crumble. How does this team make upgrades? I'm thinking long-term here, boys. I'm talking Brad Holmes. I'm talking upgrades. I'm talking offensive line. You have aging Taylor Decker. You have a left guard that just got out for a year in Mahogany who showed promise. You got Glasgow aging. I don't think he is a...
He's not Asian. He's white.
Starting caliber center, or an above-average starting caliber center. And then you have a right guard who's a rookie in Tate.
Hopefully,
what the hell you do?
Tate Ratledge is going to be your center of the future. That's where they wanted him. That's where they had him practicing. So I believe he'll be your center. I like the prospect of Miles Frazier when he'll be able to get some things. You got to draft offensive line, though. You have to go out and get one of the best offensive linemen in this draft. And I'm not ready to talk about that yet. I'm not ready to throw away this season yet. So forget that. We need to focus on getting better now.
Do you blame Brad for how it's looked, though, so far this year? Because we know Jared, he will not be successful.
We knew that this is how it was going to look. We told you guys that this was not going to be the easiest year, that they were probably going to win anywhere from 11 to 13 games.
I wish they drafted Justin Simmons over fucking Tyleek Williams.
That Frank Ragnow leaving, retiring without giving them even a full offseason to try to find the replacement was a huge hit.
Letting Zeitler
walk was a mistake.
I crashed out that day. You guys told me I was out of pocket.
Yeah.
I say that shit.
Yeah, that fucked up. That was dumb. That was stupid. And there are things Brad could have done. They're all kind of hindsight, and I don't want to beat up Brad too much, but because Brad's done a phenomenal fucking job. It's too hard to go after him. Like, if there's anybody with Teflon in the city, it kind of is Brad. I'll say some shit, though, for sure. I crashed out with the Tesla trade.
Yeah.
By the way, I feel vindicated. Really, I really do. He may end up, and I'm not saying he's not going to be good. He may end up being good. But this is what I meant when I said Howie wants to win this fucking year.
Yeah.
And maybe every fucking year. Where Brad's more like, I'm building for, I fucking hate saying this out loud, but sustained success.
Yeah.
He's built a really, really fucking good team. But when you're trading fucking 2 third-round picks for a gunner on special teams and a guy who sees 6 offensive snaps, and that guy's trading 1 third-round pick for Jalen fucking Phillips, who's working Penei Sewell, that's the difference there. Mm-hmm. Now, offensive line, that's a little bit tougher to address, man, because it's a premium position. That they're hard to get good guys at that spot. But Zeitler was definitely a screw-up. I guess we could look back and say that. And then, yeah, I do, at the time of the draft, we were watching the Pistons and everybody else on draft coverage. But when I saw Josh Simmons falling, we got to go fucking get that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was – I wasn't the biggest fan of Ty pick. I think that was documented. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. Mm-hmm. Josh Simmons looks phenomenal right now for the Kansas City Chiefs at tackle.
Tyler Williams had a great game against the Eagles. I think Tyler Williams. Yeah, he was in there. He was making tackles. He was stopping Saquon. He was in there. What do you mean? A lot of those tush pushes where you think he just wasn't in the game. Like, he was playing.
I really wish I could pull up what they did. I don't know. It's like fucking Kelvin Shepard or Dan Campbell, whoever on the staff came up with their way of defending the tush push. I don't know if you guys see what they did. So they did the 4-down defensive tackles. They went heavy. Well, we got some good heavies, by the way, too. Shout out Roy Lopez, man. This guy.
And Roy Lopez and DJ Reader are both not going to be on this team next year.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. But, well, I don't know. Maybe Roy Lopez probably comes back. But what they did is, once they had the initial stop, and shout out to Jack Campbell, too. Jack Campbell, a big part of that. They had Trevor Nowoski and Alex Anzalone come back, and they pulled Jalen Hurts.
So he couldn't
by
get
his
the
fucking
second
legs.
surge.
Yeah, that was fucking – no one's done that yet. It was brilliant. I don't know if I could show it, but, yeah, they did it from the sky cam of them fucking coming around Trevor Nowoski and Alex Anzalone grabbing him by Hurts by the foot and pulling him back. That was fucking that was sick, man. I remember we stopped him the first time, too. I kept saying that, but we haven't seen him in like fucking 5 years. It hasn't mattered much, but no, I definitely think you should have drafted Josh Simmons over Tyler Williams. I'll stay on business about that one.
It's fair. You drafted your offensive linemen. They targeted the guys that they wanted. Tate has been amazing. They obviously Christian Mahogany breaking his ankle or whatever it was. You don't expect that to happen. So that's tough. You definitely are going to need to draft another offensive lineman in the first round next year.
And people bashing Frank for making the best decision for him in his life. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You piece of fucking shit. Like, you really are truly a piece of fucking shit.
I don't blame Frank at all. You needed the backup plan, though. And if Graham Glasgow was your backup plan, you failed fucking miserably.
Yeah. I mean, it was Tate, but Graham went out.
Yep.
I mean, that's the other thing, too, is Brad, like you said, you need the backup plan. Brad talked about Frank retiring 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So, I'm with you on that one, too, actually.
And that's why I believe that this team isn't a Super Bowl contender right now, because their offensive line, because we know Jared Goff needs that shit for him to be successful, and then he was scared shitless. He doesn't trust his O-line right now, as you saw him seeing ghosts yesterday. Because that's why he was fucking just crumbling left and right. Yep. Terrible. Can't even believe this team right now. On offense. Defense, I know we'll get more into it, but holy shit. This defense played well.
It definitely hurts because, again, Super Bowl, we were fucking a half away. Mm-hmm. And now it's looking more than that.
And to think it like a one-score loss on the road to the defending Super Bowl champions deflates our ego that much.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't lose to the Panthers at home.
Yeah.
Or lose to the Browns at home. Like, you lost on the road to the defending Super Bowl champions in a one-score game where you could have had an opportunity to tie it up if it wasn't for a flag at the end.
Phantom flag.
But I'm not going to blame that. You had plenty of opportunities to score and you couldn't. So, yeah, it was just, I think all of our, I don't want to say suspicions confirmed, but all of our doubts.
Fears.
Yeah, all of our fears kind of solidified on what it's going to look like when this team loses to a good team. It's exactly what played out against the Eagles. Yes. So that's why a one-score loss on the road to the defending Super Bowl champions deflates our ego that much. Is because how it happened. Just like how we beat the Commanders gave us a lot of hope going into this one, how you lost the Eagles just shut all that off.
Because you've seen it against every single top 10 defense that you played this year, plus the Vikings. That's why. Because you have 3 losses on the road, top 10 teams, not able to put up more than 17 points.
And if it wasn't for your defense, which we're going to get to, it would be a lot uglier. Like, this looked like from just a pure wreaking havoc. I don't know if it was quite statistically what the Eagles did to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but it was bad. It was bad what their defense was able to do against us in this game and just totally take the offense out. But the defense was the thing that kept it going, and that's why, like I said, man, I'm not crashing out too hard on Goff, and I don't want to do, Spencer, what you did about the taking the shots at the Packers and everything, because I don't care. Like, right, my whole focus this season has been the Super Bowl, and so that looked like that got ripped away from me last night. And I'm looking at the Packers losing to the Panthers and Browns. I don't care, because my goal was always the Super Bowl this year. Like, I get it, but I don't want to do that right now, because that seems like that's.
Oh, I'm going to do it right now because fuck the Packers and their stupid ass fan base.
I hear you.
Did we real quick? Did we
them.
read these super chats from Dumbo?
No, we
Jumbo
don't got to
and
catch
Terrell?
up on these super chats. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, all right. Shout out to Dumbo Jumbo in the super chat. Says, are we done with the Grant Stewart experience? No.
No, I don't know what that means.
Oh, fuck my thing. Just
I mean, going for it
do
on
I,
fourth
do
down.
I not want, I don't want
Yeah.
to see him. Yeah, dude, the fake punt was stupid. That was a bad call by Dan Campbell. If you're going to go for it on fourth down, just leave your offense out there. But I'm done with the Grant Stewart experience. I don't know.
I think
I'm cool with Grant Stewart.
Chris, you got to read the other ones because my thing just reloaded.
Yeah, I got you. I'm prepared for that.
Terrell LV, maybe not Terrell FL anymore, says pressures equals biggest cope stat of all time. I mean, yeah, it still hurts though. Like, yeah, the sacks hurt more than pressures, but Jared Goff still had the ability to make plays. And that's what he's saying. He's saying,
yeah, I guess pressures mean more when it's on Goff.
pressures affect different quarterbacks differently. It does. Sir Goddick in the Woodward Sports chat.
Yo, whoa.
Goddick, that's his name. With the super chat,
Shout out.
Finally said something in this one. He said, I agree, Jared Goff had a bad game, but he has had one too many bad games. I just hope he doesn't have any more bad games. And shout out from Idaho.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to you listening from Idaho.
How'd you end up in Idaho?
Shout out to Potatoes.
How does anybody end up in Idaho?
You played yourself.
Potatoes.
That's fair.
No, but
Big potato guy.
yeah, I mean,
Couldn't tell.
we just
Garlic mash.
yeah, the special team. Let's talk about our pathetic special teams. This is Thomas Roro.
I think offensively special teams are bad, but coverage wise they were finally solid last night.
Yeah, they were. I mean,
Khalif was definitely on some other shit.
Khalif was wild. I mean,
His CT was flaring up or something. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
I don't know why he doesn't fair catch the ball, but
maybe he was like, you know what, Jared Goff fucking sucks tonight. Let me go out here and save the team.
My God.
You know, maybe there's a thought process there.
Yeah.
I want to ask you if we're still Super Bowl contenders. Then I do want to praise his defense, but I'll let you guys decide what we do next. First, let me tell you about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone, where everybody can get a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get used to amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown. Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep
Edwards has it. 10-5. Touchdown.
on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep,
Bar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Madpacks.com. Find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the TACA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains. Just go to getmadpacks.com. Find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Madpacks. I wish I knew.
Shout out to Kirby for boosting up my tweet. You know
Shout out,
man.
Kerbo.
I just wish we won the game, man.
Yep, would have been nice.
Wish we won the game. All right, I want to ask this one thing, and I promise to talk about the defense. We got to be real about it, chat. I need you guys to be real about it. Maybe do a poll about it. I think we do have a poll about it, actually. Oh, no, we don't. Chris, will you make this a poll? Are the Detroit Lions still Super Bowl contenders? Yes or no?
It was the poll originally, and it was like 70% no.
70% no.
Yeah.
I hate that I agree. I fucking hate that. Like right now, somebody said it before the game too. It was like the Detroit Lions need to win this game because they need home field advantage.
Yep.
I'm back on that.
Oh no!
I'm back
we
on
suck
that.
again.
I'm back on allegedly on GTA for community
Shut up and
purposes
take my
only.
money.
It's hard for me to look you in the eyes, keep a straight face, and say the Detroit Lions are Super
It's hard
Bowl
to look at me and be straight. What the hell?
It's hard for me to look at you and be straight. I mean, I look at the Seattle Seahawks, I look at the Los Angeles Rams, I look at the Philadelphia Eagles, and I still look at the Green Bay Packers as teams that the Detroit Lions will have to really, really play the best game to beat in the NFC alone. And that's not talking about the Patriots or the Bills or some of those other teams in the AFC. The Lions need to prove a lot in the back half of this season.
Mm-hmm.
They do. And like I said, I'm looking at those games against Minnesota, against Green Bay, and against Los Angeles as the remaining tests to prove if they can get back to true Super Bowl contender status. Because as of right now, they're not. Because as of right now, every time you've gone up against a good defense, you've lost. And it's any given Sunday. Obviously, you got to beat the teams that you play and the teams in front of you. But you also can't look anemic against good teams that you'll be seeing in the playoffs. And they have, unfortunately.
I'm with you on that one. You got to get home field or hope for favorable matchups. I'm talking about give me somewhere warm, either Tampa Bay, L.A., or give me indoors. What?
Give me 70 degrees or give me death.
For real, though. I mean, it's looking that way. I gave you the numbers. Under 39 degrees and below, they're bad. 56% completion. That's a guy that we know routinely this season, 70 and up.
70 and up.
When that weather drops.
Need that climate change.
Like California, and I saw a lot of comments about the gloves. I got to be honest with you guys, he didn't have the glove. There was a lot more fumbles last night. I'm not even trying to be funny. I swear to you, I'm not even trying to be funny. The small hand, it helps him get grip.
That's why he does it.
It's why he needs it. You can't complain about the gloves. The gloves not stopping or it's saving more mistakes, of being quite honest with you. Shout out to Sir God Ick. I told you. You said Sir God Dick.
That's a crazy name.
Sir God Ick. He did. But I think at this point you need it's tough sledding. And maybe Nick, can you pull up the Eagles schedule the rest of the way through? I mean, we got to get the number one seed.
Eagles might go undefeated for the rest of the year. They have a really easy schedule. They play the Commanders twice. They play the Vikings. They play the Cowboys. Like, they don't have another tough matchup.
I think they play the Chargers, too.
Cowboys, Bears, Chargers, Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Commanders, maybe lose at Buffalo.
Bills the only one you're worried about.
Trap game. A lot of trap games.
Every week a trap game for the Eagles. They're going to get trapped this time. Chicago's going to trap them.
They host the Bears the day after Thanksgiving. I hope they beat the Bears.
They'll beat the Bears.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lions are pretenders until further notice.
Exactly. Who do you hope wins that game? I guess that's where you're at with the Lions right now.
The Eagles. You need the NFC North to lose as many games as possible for the rest of the year.
Did you see the Bears alliance with the Eagles until last night as the finale of it?
No way.
Because we play all the NFC. I'm sorry, East teams. They play all the NFC North teams. So they were like taking out each other's opponents, and the last night completed it for each side.
Well, why don't they just make out?
Losers. I don't think the Bears will make the playoffs, so I would take the Bears in that matchup.
If the Bears beat the Eagles, they're making the playoffs.
I don't think they're making the playoffs.
That is crazy. You're still.
You
on
don't think
that.
they're going to make the? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't make the playoffs either.
I know. I've been asking you guys in around the league for like.
They're just.
I've been saying every week.
They keep winning now.
They keep winning. Though.
But who are they
do
playing?
Keep winning, but they're
playing poop teams and they're winning the last like 20 seconds of these games.
Yeah,
that's not a playoff team. They gotta come see
by record it is.
Huh?
By record,
it's the number one team in the North.
That shit ain't lasting. Fucking Ben Johnson leaves here and wins the NFC North. You fucking kidding me? I would
crash out.
I would fucking lose my mind.
Yeah.
A lot of.
I'd be off the side of 696
allegedly
in a car play
on GTA.
Brought to you by
GTA 5.
Dude
6.
Wipes. Yeah, GTA 6.
Shane Daniel with the super chat. He says, we all agree he played like shit. Do you still believe he can win it all this year, or are we frauds? I missed the first half of the show. Well,
frauds.
As of right now, we're frauds.
Sum it up for us.
Sum it up.
And you know what's crazy too is that they have and there's a stat. I think we're 6-0 when we rush over 100 yards, and then we're 0-4 when we don't.
Yep.
But now look at our losses. Vikings, JG got fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
Packers, JG got fucked up. Last night, JG fucked up. The caveat is him. It's the most important position in the fucking game. Even if you want to bitch about play calling at times, he has the ability to change the play call at the line.
Listen, he's also got the ability to strain his labia, and we saw that. No, I'm just kidding. It was not good.
But once again, you have to be able to run the ball for him to be successful, which we all know that.
Yeah.
We all know that if you run the ball, JG can get in the play action and get some of that pressure off of him.
Yes.
If we can't run the ball, which we haven't been able to, you're not going to beat anyone good.
No.
Last night, I believe Jameer averaged like 3.3 and then David averaged 4.5. Those are first down runs. So maybe.
They ran the ball 18 times for 3.6 yards per carry between their two running backs.
Yeah. Maybe we look at Dan Campbell. Maybe maybe run the ball more.
They had a couple bigger runs, like to the outside on some stretch plays. Besides that, it was all 0 blocks, 1, 2.
Yeah.
The Monty was working his way through a couple of them, though.
Monty had a couple nice runs, but, I mean.
They also got their defensive line is the best in the fucking league.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't get why they were. What is the reason for them just running up the middle? Like, it just wasn't working.
You got to try. You got to keep
to.
them honest.
You can't abandon
got to keep them honest.
That's what, like, what's the deal with airplane food? No, it's the deal with running up the middle is this offense doesn't work unless you can run the ball up the middle. So you can't just abandon it. You have to do that.
But why run up the middle with a guy in Gibbs that can't really break those arm tackles by those big like defensive tackles? I'm not saying he can't as much.
And it's David Montgomery's in the game. They're gonna run it. Like
anytime we got him on the outside, the boys look good.
Seems like they predicted us pretty well. So
they did.
Let's just do something else.
They did because we couldn't run the ball.
Yeah. Those outside runs, though, honestly, they didn't look good.
You remember the stats when Jared Goff throws over 40 balls a game? We're like 0-5.
No, I know. I just would have liked to see a little bit more on the outside.
A little more, but also Penei Sewell banged up, Taylor Decker banged up. You got Graham Glasgow banged up. You can't be
Our
pulling
interior line blows too.
But you can't be pulling these guys out there if they're Penei Sewell's playing on one ankle. He can't pull every play.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, that part too. He definitely not.
He is banged up, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy has surgery the day the season ends. I would not be surprised if Penei Sewell has ankle surgery.
Just put him out there in a boot.
He cannot be pulling every single play. They have to be able to run the ball in between the tackles.
Fuck. Yeah, Penei Sewell being hurt is not ideal.
Okay. Is there... I know I got a question coming back for break because we're pressing against break.
Okay.
You want to go to break and then come back to a question?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Tell us about Black Rock.
Let me tell you about Black Rock Bar and Grill. Black Rock Bar and Grill is the home of the steak and stone, the home of many deals. $19.99 steak and lobster. You see it right there. $14.99 fish and chips. And remember, when the Lions win, you win. And remember, they don't lose back-to-back games. So make sure you are there. You are there next Sunday, because when the Lions win, you get extra deals. It's just that simple. Black Rock Bar and Grill, a sizzle above the rest. Check out any of the locations on your screen.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza, ladies and gentlemen. You know what cheered me up last night? Buddy's Pizza. They got the best damn pizza in the city. All right, across the state.
Really good.
Find one near you. Visit buddyspizza.com. Right now, they're giving away, with a purchase of $50 gift card. It's holiday seasons. Make somebody happy, somebody's pizza. But while you do it, they give you a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza. Free Buddy's Pizza while gifting the gift of Detroit-style pizza. Buddy's Pizza, buddyspizza.com. Check it out.
Give me a sense of what is so tough about that defensive front you guys just faced.
Their personnel is really good. They're not necessarily an overly complicated defense, but they have really good players, and they can roll them through too. They have, 1 deep, 2 deep is all. They're all good players. So yeah, we just. I'm gonna need to watch the film, like truthfully watch the film on this one, because it just felt like. Yeah, we were just kind of trudging through everything. It was very difficult. So credit to them.
You don't like to hear your left tackle come out there and say, "Yeah, those guys are better than us."
They were,
and
they are. It's the truth. I think that's one of the like Vic Fangio. It's not a complicated system, man, but you need really good players to execute it. You need a dominant front four. And then what they do is everybody else keeps their eyes on the quarterback, and then they capitalize on it. Quignon's also a dog. Even when Goff had time, St. Brown was locked up when he was covering him.
Yeah,
it was brutal. Again, Giants winnable game. Chris, you were gonna. What was your question?
So my question is, because the defense was great last night, and look, I mean, they held this team to 16 points. That's a very winnable game. And you think the offense can be better. So in previous years, we've looked at this team as offense first. Can this team still be a Super Bowl contender with their defense being better than their offense and their offense being just good enough?
No.
I feel like
no.
I think when Kirby comes back, we could find out.
Nope.
I feel like you got enough pieces. Again, maybe it's doable, but you need everything to fucking fall in your lap. You need the right matchups. You need to be warm. You need to be indoors, and you need to be healthy. Because if you have playmakers in offense, it's like if you have to go through Philly in January, brother, good luck.
We just saw that happen. We just saw it play out. The Lions' defense was impeccable.
Yeah.
About as good as they could play a game. Against a offense with a lot of weapons. And they lost. So, no, you need to score points to win. The offense might not be as bad as it was in this game going forward against other teams, but the defense might not also be as good and get as many stops as they did in opposing territory. Eagles starting with the ball at the 50-yard line every single drive because we're going for it on every fourth down, and the Lions defense still holding them to only one touchdown. That was as good of a performance as you'll see this defense have, and you lost. So, no, you can't just win on defense alone. You need to score points to win games. And it's easier to score points on offense when you have the ball.
But Kirby, he get you that ball back, score some points. Just saying, Nick.
I think you still could be a contender if, you were like top 3 defense in the NFL.
Yes.
And you could still run the ball at an extremely effective level. But I don't think this team can run the ball against top 10 defenses. I don't think we can. Right now, the way this offensive line is played and the way you've seen these running backs this year, I don't think they can run the ball effectively. So, no, I don't think this specific team can. You know, if you had a quarterback that couldn't throw for shit anytime, anywhere, ever, and just could, like, run the ball with one of the best defenses, I could maybe see that being a scenario.
Yeah.
Recipe for success.
It's asking a lot, though. Like, the reality of it. But you're right.
The reality is, and I don't know if this team can have sustained drives running the ball right now as it stands against top defenses because our offensive line is not there. Not even close. Like, we had an elite O-line, top 3 unit. This team, what? Top 20? Top 15?
Yeah, 2 years
20?
ago, somebody wanted to go all in, but I was an asshole. Shout out to Dumbo Jumbo. He says, honestly, is it a bad idea to put Tate at center? The offense is figured out, could help change something up.
No, you can't.
I'm more comfortable with Graham, because center's got to call out the protections.
He is not ready.
The quarterback do that. Tate's not ready for that, and maybe he also not like a center by trade.
Maybe it's Cologne.
Yeah,
maybe that's where you go.
Shout out to James Ref. Easy needs to be warm, well fed, and high. I am a happy boy with that scenario.
Yes, that definitely helps.
Sergotic says, Spitty.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that defense don't win championships?
Defense wins championships, but quarterbacks win games. And your defense could be as good as you want, but if your offense isn't scoring the ball or moving the ball and is giving the opposing, you're going to break eventually. Like, bend not break is awesome until you break. And we saw the Lions defense last night put up the best performance it has all year, and they lost.
Yeah, the defense can win championships, and I do like our defense a lot. I don't know if they're that caliber of defense. You're talking about, like,
Tate Ratledge has been great, Evan Foster.
Like, Hall of Fame. I mean, I just don't know if we're there, if we're that caliber defense right now. And I know we looked good last night. I promise you, I agree too. But also, I told you going in this week, Eagles' offense is bad.
Yep.
Like, go talk to an Eagles fan. Mm-hmm. It's been inept. Jalen Hurts was like 14 of like 27 last night.
Yep.
Not great. And the play calling, it's similar to like John Morton's. Like, what's going on? Like, this is like, I won't say John Morton shit was elementary. He just had like long developing plays where these guys really have like elementary fucking offense. It's like a Madden playbook. It makes no sense.
I mean, I guess the only way you're looking at it possibly being a truth is you're assuming that this offense just won't be this bad again, even against the elite teams. But we can't give that to be a certain.
No.
We can't. Like, we've seen every single game we've circled as, all right, this is a test. It hasn't gone well. We haven't aced those tests. So to me, I'm looking at this situation like this team, I want to believe that this defense is good enough and that this offense can be like just good enough. But the truth is, it's going to have to take very specific matchups, like you said, very specific situations and specific performances in order to get that done. And I think you're just asking for a lot when you do that. So that's why I can't say they're truly a contender, because you're asking for a lot of things to go right. And if everything goes right, are you a contender? Sure, but come on, live in the land of reality.
Sir Godick in the Woodward Sports chat with the super chat. He says defense can score too, you know.
Yeah, sometimes Kirby's the one who gets the ball.
But that's what we're relying on to win the Super Bowl is our defense scoring points. That's not a good recipe for success.
Hey, man, 6 safeties.
The
and we
football gods would need to smile upon us. We would need to see Sam Darnold round 1 because he's going to give that ball
Baker
up.
Mayfield round 2.
Baker Mayfield round 2.
And then Matt Stafford in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. That's how it would have
And
to go
then
down.
Daniel Jones in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't even want Drake May at this point.
No, fuck no. Drake May is scary
Drake
as fuck
May
right
is
now.
so good.
Yeah, it would need to be some favorable matchups for sure, man. It's just
But there is time to improve. There is time to change your game plan to fix these problems. If that's really what they're telling us, that these are fixable problems, that these are things they can go into the lab and correct, I got some snake oil for you. But you've got chances to prove that when you go up against Green Bay and you go up against Minnesota and you go up against Los Angeles and you see those defensive fronts. You're gonna have to prove to me that they're fixed then. Because you might not get the chance to. If you can't prove to me now that they're fixed, you might not get the chance to in the playoffs. Because you might be on the outside in.
Duncan
You got to win all 3 of those games.
In the Woodward Sports Chat, they had all the wide receivers covered for 3 seconds and 4-man rush, maybe 5.
Go watch the tape, brother.
Go to my Twitter right the fuck now, please, and educate yourself. We had our opportunities. Our guy didn't deliver. And there were some drop balls too.
For sure. And there was defensive
Our
linemen
guy didn't fucking
in the
deliver.
vicinity.
He would tell you that. The coach would tell you that. Like it's just that's like what do I don't fucking understand. I'm trying so hard not to crash out. But are you trying to tell me every single fucking play, everyone was covered the entirety of the fucking play, and the pressure every single fucking play? You believe that's what happened? I mean, what are we fucking doing, man? Please stop.
I had someone tell me in the chat, but there was 10 batted balls.
Christ.
Jared Goff can't block as well. Batted balls are directly on Jared Goff.
I love you, by the way, too. I love you, Duncan. Xavier, I know you're in the two. I love you guys. It's not me being mad at you. I just have fucking hordes of you throughout fucking as soon as the game ended till right now. You know what I'm saying? In the DMs, on X, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you guys. I'm just mad at like fucking the fucking
and he has to be
snow
better.
pile of it.
And we actually, EZ, that's on us. We're sorry for you guys because we hold Jared Goff to a higher standard than you do. Because you are okay with how he performed. But we're not.
It was not a good performance by Jared Goff. Like, not at all.
But it's not his fault, EZ.
37%
It was cold
completion,
outside,
dude.
It was cold outside. It's not his fault. The other team had players on defense. It's not his fault.
And Duncan, I don't know if you're here for this part. The one touchdown that we had was a pressure play. So you could actually score touchdowns on plays with the quarterback's pressure. You could actually complete a pass on plays where the quarterback is pressured.
And I know,
fun fact,
and I know, guys, that this was the worst offensive line performance of all time. But you know, the Detroit Lions have had 3 games of worse offensive line performances than this season, and they won 2 of them.
I mean, to begin the thing I posted on Twitter, do you want a 3 game? What do you want to do? I can if you want.
We should go to break.
The first one is the 4th down in the red zone. Guess who you could have got the ball to? Brock Wright was open.
Wide open.
You know? But under pressure, our guy loses his mind a little bit.
He threw it over his head
to St. Brown, who was covered.
St. Brown, who was covered in
covered
the back
as
of the end
fuck.
zone. He could have thrown it to Brock Wright wide open in front of the end zone. Same
Brock
spot.
had so much space.
But listen, there was defense on the field. We can't expect them to complete the ball.
The second one, St. Brown, open. Jared Goff, clean pocket, threw it like fucking 2 yards behind him.
Amon-Ra St. Brown needs to know that that's where Jared Goff expects him to be, and he has to be there and make that catch. Can't expect him to complete the ball on time, on target.
Well said.
Let's go to break. We'll come back, and we'll talk about Lions probably still.
Fucking cry, dude.
Tell us about Gold Crown.
Come back and fucking cry. Gold Crown, I need you, dude. I need to cope with Gold Crown, man. I need those concentrates. I need those infused jesters. I need them gummies in my tummy. You hear me, son? Go check it out. They are infused, coated in nerds for the extra pop, and gelatin free. The concentrates are the bread and butter, though. Some of the products you guys may be buying from dispensaries use Gold Crown concentrates to make them. Go straight to the supplier because they're inside the same dispensary. It's Gold Crown. Smoke like royalty.
Love Woodward Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Attention, sports fans. Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on Armani Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. Give him a call, 248-426-9944. All of his trips sponsored by Michigan Sports and Spine and MRI of Southfield.
Always sponsored, you feel me? Chris, I sent that in Slack if you'd like,
Yep,
lad.
I got it.
Not having Laporta definitely hurt us.
Shout out to Kenny Powers. Hey, easy. No friendly reminder today. Kenny Powers, if you guys don't know, says if a quarterback coach duo hasn't won the Super Bowl in their 5th year, that hasn't happened. It's Kenny Powers' friendly reminder. He didn't send it today because yesterday I said it's not a fucking friendly reminder, Kenny.
Yep.
Go!
And what year is this for Dan Campbell and Jared Goff? What year?
Year 5.
So, if they don't win it this year, they would be doing something that nobody has ever done in the history of the NFL.
Which?
Again,
he's the greatest quarterback.
You would already have to do that because nobody's won a Super Bowl for the Lions.
Also, no one's. Yeah, it's fair.
He's making history
either way.
I like it.
I like it
Positivity,
too. Positivity
today.
Positivity.
Let's go. We're the most positive show on the network, Devin. You
Most
heard?
positive. Some say the most positive.
The most level-headed.
Some say giant penis Bill Clinton. Make sure you smash that like button. That was a legend. A legend. GTA. Comedic. I'm a hot dog, you know. Bill Clinton sausage. You see this sausage? Bill Clinton sausage. Huge.
Thomas in the Woodward Sports Chat says
allegedly
Sean McVay and the Rams are further ahead than us. It's true. He said Sean McVay was right.
We won the trade though.
Oh fuck! I didn't even think about it like that shit.
What if the Rams get to the Super Bowl again?
Again? Yeah, dude. That's fuck. I mean,
We still won.
Cheese and crackers, Spenny. Hot dog boy, says Art Van Dam.
Shout out to Art.
I like cheese and crackers.
Quick update. Is it 5 L's or 4? You got
Oh yeah, I got to update that. I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Many.
4.
4, 3, 2s, right?
Yep.
I think
Or is
Easy's
Easy
got
at
3 too.
Let me see. I'll check right now. I'm at 2. Spinny's at 4.
Fugazi.
Throwing a challenge flag on that?
I might have to throw a challenge flag on that.
What you mean?
The guy
going
who
into
keeps
week 12,
track
right?
is in first place, huh?
4, 7. All right, you can just go watch who wears the glizzy. I don't care.
We're going into week 12, right?
Week 12. I don't know. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4, 7,
9.
9.
11, 12.
Yeah, it's 11.
Whoa. 9 what?
Bunch of politics.
Huh.
9 what?
9,
Then
11.
10, then 11.
Oh.
Smash that like button. We are live on YouTube for now. We appreciate you guys tapping in. It's the Woodward Heavyweights. What record will the Lions finish with, says Robert Jones. So what, they're what, 7-5 or 6-5?
6-4.
6-4?
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
We play the
12-5, probably. Hopefully. Please.
Yeah, probably 12-5. What was ours to start? I think I was 12-5 to start the season.
Yeah, I was
that's what I
13-4, so.
Nick, did you write those?
They were on the table.
Still on the table.
Still on the table.
Still got to see the Rams.
Still got to see the Rams. Worried about the Rams.
And at Chicago and Minnesota.
Not that worried about
Chicago's
Chicago.
outside.
We put up
Chicago's
50 on them.
outside.
Wait, so Nick, you sound
It
like
is-
you think Chicago's gonna do something.
I think that you guys are writing that game off as a win the same way we wrote off that game against Minnesota Vikings at home.
We did already put up 50 points on the Chicago
Yeah, we beat
Bears
them
this year.
21-52.
That was great.
that
In the
was,
confines
you know,
Ford Field.
That definitely helps.
I'm a little nervous right now with everybody. It's not just the Bears. It's
That's fair.
at Minnesota.
At Minnesota will be tough. Luckily, Green Bay's at home.
Like they might get, I don't know, if they beat the Steelers this week, and then the Eagles,
the Bears,
they win one of those two games, and then I'll have some conversations. They have a fucking gauntlet coming up.
Yeah.
I know the Steelers aren't good, but they're not bad. Oh my God! Of course, the
And-
Bears are lined up to play the Steelers when Mason Rudolph was in that quarterback.
Oh, yeah, true.
Are you kidding me, man?
True.
Mason Rudolph looked better than Rodgers.
But Rodgers owns the Bears.
True. Great point.
Just a quick update. Cade is out. Asar is out, but Duran is playing tonight for the Pistons.
Whoop!
Shout out.
Jalen
2020
Duran.
loading.
Playing
I
tonight.
hope so. And Kool-Aid and I are going to break it all down after the game. Make sure you check it out.
Check
on
it out.
Hey, check it
special,
out.
Special guests, lots of visitors, all good
So,
stuff.
reminder, the Bears have been winning these games in the final minutes of these games. Yesterday was the same way. Last week against the Vikings was the same way. The Giants game was the same way. They were losing these games. Now they're playing Steelers, Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions. Are the Bears going to survive that?
No.
They're only one game ahead of us right now.
No, I don't think the Bears will survive that.
And we whooped them 21-52.
I could
It
see the
could
Bears
be a wild
winning
card team,
two
possibly.
of those games.
They could be. I think the 49ers are going to be a wild card team.
Art Van Dam with the super chat in there. He says, "Oh no, the microwave has a hot, crazy take."
Oh, yeah. Just like when I called the Eagles to fucking win. That's a crazy take.
You picked
And
the
how I
Lions
had a
to
bunch
pick 'em.
of crazy
no, didn't you?
takes,
No,
and
he
I
picked the
picked
Eagles.
and my pick 'em went 12 of 13
He
last week. What
I mean,
up, Art?
I don't know if
He did.
I don't know if picking a favorite at home is that crazy of a take.
You guys were roasting me on Friday about my
I mean, we were
home
calling
crazy
you a hater
takes.
because you hate the Lions.
No,
You're an
you
Eagle-
guys
you're
were
an Eagles
you guys
fan now,
were
too.
roasting my takes, and I
Some
went
of 'em
12
for
of
sure.
13. Let's go.
Finn's was getting roasted,
Finn's money line. Let's go.
but I don't know if
still
picking a
get
favorite
roasted
at
again.
home is a crazy take. How about the Packers? Says Evan Foster.
Can they win the division?
Yeah, you got to beat them
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be.
I think they are our biggest threat.
for sure.
I think
They
they're our
beat you
biggest
already.
threat for sure.
But luckily, like I said, it's at home.
That offense looks pitiful against without Kraft right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Packers, so they look a lot more beatable than they did week one. But
Eagles
you're not going
offense
to beat
looked pretty
any.
pitiful too.
Yeah, you're not beating anybody if your fucking offense can't run the ball, set up play action for Jared Goff, and he's not seeing ghosts. You're not beating anybody.
What was that?
You're not beating anybody.
Nick, you're
Talk
hot,
to me.
You're hot right now with the pick 'em. How do you feel about the Giants? Are you nervous? You do not say the other one or not. Are you nervous?
They have a D line. I
They
don't
do.
love that.
They do have a D line.
A good D line. No, I'm going Lions. They tend to bounce back. We're at home. Yes, we will win against the Giants.
What if they get Jackson Dart back?
We will win against the Giants. I'm not jumping off of, the ship today. I just think that we have a long way to go.
I'm with you. Defensive line.
It's going to be a long journey.
It's a good
Very
defensive
long
line.
journey.
We had a drunk conversation about this Philly defensive line. I told you I just wasn't going to speak into existence. I'm gonna spark up the
I
wins.
think I told you why I picked the...
Well,
Kenny
yeah,
said,
for sure.
"Imagine if Week 18 is for the division."
It's not, dude. The Bears aren't good. Stop.
That's what TV wants.
That's what he said.
I know, but just let them know the Bears aren't good. That would
Bears
be
aren't good.
great for TV though.
That's what happened last year. The Vikings
It'd
weren't
be
good
prime
last
time
year.
television for sure.
The Vikings were not a good team last year. They won 14 games. The last game of the year was division on the line against the Lions.
Yeah, but they'd be good teams.
Not really.
Also, Bears are young and gaining momentum with the new head coach.
Not really.
They keep winning with
They're
their new
winning
head
games.
coach, with a new coach and a
Hey,
second-year
momentum.
quarterback.
They're winning against bad teams in the last minute
So
of
are
the
we.
fourth quarter.
Doesn't matter in
In the last minute of the fourth quarter?
No.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter in the NFL. It's not like college where like style points matter, and there's
It
rankings.
does when you know how real you are. That's
It's not like
the
rankings,
Seahawks.
though. It's like just you are what your record says you are.
No,
like,
for
right
sure.
now.
But again, they got good teams coming up now, right? Like that's
Doesn't feel great today that it's November 17th. We're coming off a loss on Sunday Night Football. They give us our 4th loss in a row, and the Bears lead the fucking division. I feel like I'm in like
4th loss in a row.
4th loss on the season. And I feel like I'm in La La Land right now. Like, the Bears are leading this division. It's November 17th. I don't love it.
Crazy.
I don't love it.
It's definitely wild. I'm not going to lie.
They got the Pope, says Kenny93. That's true. Pope is a Bears fan.
Pope
they got
is a
the
Bears
Ward
fan.
on their side.
But also,
Steve-O, the Lions are not
Ward
doing the same
doesn't
thing.
not-
The Lions are fucking destroying bad teams. The Bears are barely beating them. Not the same. What? Did you say, Nick? I'm proud of this.
Didn't say anything. Just over here chatting with myself.
What did you say?
Nothing.
All right, let's go to break. Come
He said
back.
Chicago smells bad.
Cade Cunningham has some new shoes.
Yes, he does.
Shout out.
That's kind
Positive
Shout
news
out.
in Detroit.
Shout out to Loom Cannabis. Listen, I went into the Loom at 12 and Woodward. Beautiful location, 2 stories, ton of very cool stuff. My girl Angel hooked me up big time. Got a ton of different products, whether it is their rosin pens, whether it is the buzzing drinks, whether it is some of their amazing flour, like their GG 4x Death Star that is just amazing. You can get some too. Go to loom.com to place your order. You can use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off. What else you need? Go to Loom, check it out. Great stores, great products, great people. Loom.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Go to SharonsHeating.com. They got a brand new website, super user friendly. You can schedule online, get free instant quotes, and check out their financing options. Go to SharonsHeating.com. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated in Michigan for 40 plus years. Why would you make another choice? Go with the people that'll treat you the best. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
What up, there? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. Easy to watch more Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. The Detroit Pistons play tonight. The Detroit Pistons are an absolute freaking heater. How many games in a row now, Chris?
9.
9. 9 wins in a row. 2 of them being without Cade Cunningham. What? It's funny how he said it. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
We got it. We got it.
No Cade Cunningham tonight, but we still have breaking Cade Cunningham news. Chris, tell us about it.
Let me tell you all about it, man. Cade Cunningham is now officially a signature athlete at Nike with his own 6-year endorsement deal.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
This Cade Cunningham has agreed to a new 6-year endorsement deal to re-sign with Nike. He's officially getting his own signature shoe, expected to debut next season. He's already been spotted wearing special GT GT Cup piece this year, and is now the signature era on the way for Cade Cunningham. Man, this is so dope. Like, dude, just look at the logo. Even the logo is fire.
The logo's fire.
The logo's fire. Like, everything about this.
Him and Wemby both got fire logos.
I was telling my boy this, and I was like, man, it's just so cool, regardless of how high this Cade Cunningham era climbs in Detroit. I am so happy to have an athlete of this caliber, this dedicated to winning, doing the things that Cade Cunningham is doing, man. It's so cool. We really got one of the premier guys in the NBA, a guy that can be the face of the NBA potentially, and he plays for your team, and he wants to win in your city. I watched the Kevin Durant interview where they broke it down. Shout out to Kevin Durant. That was a really dope interview. They were just nerding out about ball and Detroit rap. It was perfect, man. It was really, really dope. Man, dude, this is to me, this is the coolest shit ever. As a Piston fan, you can't ask for more.
Yeah,
it's so sweet.
I've been waiting for this.
Wemby's logo's sick.
Wemby's logo's so sweet.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this basically my whole life.
Yeah, big shoe guy.
My Detroit Pistons, they have a guy good enough to have his own signature shoe. I'm gonna buy the Cade Cunningham ones in every single colorway they have. Size 14. Listen, Cade, you want to do your boy a favor? You can send some size 14s over to the studio. Not going to stop you. You know, Ashton, Cannon, come on, hook the boy up. But I have been waiting for a Detroit Pistons player to have his signature shoe for pretty much my whole life. And now the guy that we drafted that has become a superstar in the NBA, that is the most humble, coolest dude, down with this city, loves that, like, I can't think of a player more deserving in this city to have their own kind of recognition like this than Cade Cunningham, man. He is that dude. He is leading the Pistons to the best record in the Eastern Conference, and now he's getting his own shoe, man. I love it.
Cade's a low top guy, huh?
Yep.
Right there with KD.
Yeah, KD
doing the interview
tops.
with them.
Yep.
2.5 game lead on that number 1 seed for the East. Sir. We're building that the standing up or the space in between. I love this Detroit Pistons team, and I'm right there with you. I'm just proud. Like, we knew when we won that lottery that we got a goddamn dude. We got a menace, and now we're seeing it. He's super successful this season. He got to the playoffs last year. I'm just proud, honestly, that we get to watch this guy, like, grow up. You know, he's already matured so much, not just on the court, but off of it as well, just in every interview. He's getting the shine. It's awesome to see, and he has nothing to say but an extremely positive light on Detroit, breaking the stigma that is as well.
Maybe like 2 years late, but it almost feels like a 2K story arc, man.
Yep.
Like he's finally got the logo for the shoe, or finally got like the shoe deal. He's doing the interview with KD. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that, by the way,
He did
too.
the funny Marco stuff yesterday.
Yeah, the funny Marco stuff.
The
yeah,
NBA on TNT stuff. Like,
slowly getting there.
The league has been pushing Cade Cunningham to be one of the faces of the NBA.
Cade Cunningham is shouldering the might of the United States.
Yes.
Hey, man. The foul calls are coming, brother. I believe it.
He might be the savior of the... If you are American, you should be rooting for Cade Cunningham in Detroit, goddammit.
He's next American-born MVP will be Cade Cunningham. You look at the best players in America, and Cade Cunningham's at the top of that list. Him and Anthony Edwards.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That first
I'm taking Cade over Ant, though.
That first alley-oop in the Olympics from Cade to Duren. Oh my God, that's gonna hit like crack. You guys know how much I love Team USA stuff. Watching Cade
Team USA
and
jersey.
I'm getting a Cade Team USA jersey.
I'm gonna get Duren one too.
Jersey. Man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We got so much. I gotta get a Cade All-Star jersey. You gotta get Cade Team USA. Like, I haven't had to spend this much money on the Pistons in forever, man.
I'm gonna get Bryson Cade and I'll get Duren.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because Duren's bigger. I don't know.
Super cool, but yeah, I mean, they are going to just continue to push him out more and more and more. I mean, you think about SGA, you think about Doncic, you think about Wemby, you think about Jokic, this is it. Like, Cade is that dude when talked about, like, the MVPs of the world, Luka. Like, he is right there with those guys, but he's the only American player. They're going to prop him up, and we got him in Detroit, and it starts... this year, as hopefully the Pistons continue just to keep shining. get this number 1 seed locked up and do some damage in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
But get healthy first. Like,
Get healthy.
Straight up.
Yeah, and
Not great that he's hurt.
They're taking their
bad.
time. Yeah, fuck Cam Whitmore forever.
Fuck Cam Whitmore.
Never
Fuck
safe
Cam
in my
Whitmore.
hood.
When is there any speculated release date for these bad boys?
They said 26, 27, so next season.
Okay.
But
Shout out
nothing
Cam,
nothing
man.
official.
It's kinda
When's
cool
his
to have a-
birthday? Maybe they'll do it like on his birthday or something. They kind of sometimes will do that. Like they'll tend to drop it at like something meaningful to the player.
The cool thing too, man, Cade's a super humble guy, man.
Yeah. Dude, he was
super humble, dude.
I'm telling
humble,
you,
bro.
Yeah.
He's a real one.
Take the second to watch that interview with Kevin Durant. It's a half hour, but dude, he's like so
I'm gonna
grateful
watch it.
about it,
Or
bro.
listen
They're
to it
just
on.
talking
And he hates
ball.
Cleveland.
Dude, it was so cool. Like he did everything. He hit the trifecta for Chris Platty.
Yeah.
He talked about Detroit rap. He talked about hoops, and he talked about shitting on Cleveland.
Yeah.
There was no better interview in the history of interviews ever than that interview. It was great, man. It was
Official
really
starting lineup is out for the Detroit Pistons. It is Dennis Jenkins, Duncan Robinson, Ron Holland, Isaiah Stewart, and Jalen Duren.
Dennis and Darren.
I better
Butler,
hear a
crazy.
Dennis Jenkins chant in LCA before I hear a Goff chant in LCA. I'm not playing with that Goff chants no more.
Yeah,
no more.
That's a good. That's a good.
I've been
point,
trying
Chris.
to retire that shit.
Is the golf chant still a thing?
It can't be. It was last time I went. I went to that Wizards game and there was a chant, and I got very upset. When Cade was doing MJ
we should
shit,
chant Detroit basketball at Lions games.
it won't work. It won't work.
We're in first place. Lions are in third.
Oh man.
Maybe they need some of that winning energy. Sorry. Crash out.
Lions are outside the playoffs right now.
Yep.
They'll make playoffs.
They'll make the
our end.
playoffs.
It'd be an easy, fucking cheap topic to do. We'll make the.
They're gonna
fucking
make the
playoffs. It's
playoffs.
not even worth like
Yeah.
fucking putting the time into. Super Bowl, different question.
Shout out to the Red Wings as well.
Yeah.
Getting 3 points on the weekend. Obviously, I was at the game. They choked it away. It was tough, but they got the point.
No cancel.
Shout out to everybody that came up, said what's up, dapped me up. It was good to see you all. Shout out, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. It means more than you know. And then the Red Wings took care of business against the Rangers. Lucas Raymond, absolutely nasty game-winning goal, floating around the ice and then just ripping one past Johnny Quick. Had the benches clearing brawl. Mason Appleton, Spartan Dog, ratting it up a little bit, getting in the head of the New York Rangers. So shout out to the Pistons for winning, and shout out to the Red Wings for getting 3 points on the weekend.
Chris, you see that shit? The Jenkins and maybe it's Paul Reed. I'm not sure. Jenkins and some other fella. They're trying to call themselves the Nasty Boys.
The Nasty Boys.
We're not doing
we're
What
not
are we doing?
that. Because you know who else did that?
I've been a nasty girl.
You know who else did that?
and they come out and so walk out.
This is how you end it.
Is somebody gonna mess my freak? Is somebody gonna mess
I'm gonna make
my
that highlight
nasty?
reel. What were you saying, Chris?
After seeing
This
the
is how
CD
we know we gotta retire the
explosion.
Nasty Boys, because you know the last people call themselves nasty was Puff and Big. We're not doing that.
I'm not gay no more.
We're not doing
I
that.
am delivered.
God,
I
why you
feel
gotta
like women.
That's why we got.
Who was the counterpart? Was it Reed?
What?
I love
believe
Paul
it was.
Reed, dude.
I believe it was.
E-ball
Stu.
Paul.
Stu?
I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I know Dennis is really pushing it.
I've been a nasty.
That's crazy.
Come on, Dan.
Real quick
I've
on
been a nasty girl.
Real quick on the Wings, great to see for Razor and them to, get 3 points there in the last 2 games. But Raymond last year, we thought he was taking that next step to superstardom. He fell off during the end there, but 82 games, 80 points last year. This year, 17 games, 20 points. He is starting to turn the corner into that next upper echelon. I love to see it from Razor.
Absolutely.
They need him to.
DeBrincat scored a couple goals, too. You like to see that. He needs to get going a little bit because he's truly the one goal scorer that you got on this team. But they're playing well. Evanston and Sider just continue to play well at the back end. Good job by Cam Talbot out there against the Rangers. So shout out to the Wings for taking care of business. Let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll do mailbag.
The Nasty Boys.
Nah, I've been a nasty girl. Tell us about Caesars if you want to bet on the Nasty Boys.
You want to bet on the Nasty Boys. Head over to CaesarsSportsbook.com right now. Use the promo code Woodward1000. If you don't know how to use your interweb connectivity, open up your camera and scan the QR code on the screen. Use the promo code Woodward1000 with your first deposit. Get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Shout out to Sun Cruiser. They hooked us up all weekend long, whether we were here in studio doing the watch party or I was out at the bars. You know, I was drinking Sun Cruiser because they are the best drink in the game right now.
Sponsored athlete for Sun Cruiser on Instagram, Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham.
Now the face of Sun Cruiser.
Shout out to them as...
Boo.
Yeah, she talks some shit on Detroit, but great face for Sun Cruiser right
Great
there.
booty, dude. Oh.
Sun Cruiser, honestly, it's the best drink in the game right now. It is not even close. Great in taste, great in low calories. Make sure you guys check it out. 4.5% alcohol. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports.
Let the good times cruise. Do you want to be sponsored by an alcohol if you're an athlete? Like, is that?
Yes.
What other athletes?
By anything.
What other athletes are sponsored by alcohol right now?
LeBron. His
LeBron
big
has his own
announcement.
Hennessy.
Yeah, but he owns his own. It's his.
But he also does Hennessy.
Who else? Also, guys with their own brand. You know what I'm saying? Take the brand out of it.
Brian Ortega.
What is it? Modelo?
Modelo.
Modelo
It's a
time,
fighting
fool.
spirit.
It's Modelo time, fool. All right, get your mailbag questions in.
Ciroc.
Mailbag from Duncan. Spinny, are you a nasty girl?
I've been a nasty girl.
That's a
I've been a nasty girl.
You didn't answer the question.
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
We'll take that as yes.
Is somebody gonna match my
Who mailbag?
that?
Huh?
Who is
Tinashe.
Who?
Tinashe.
Tinashe.
Never heard of her.
Does she got another banger
She
too?
has a 2 on with Schoolboy Q.
I'm loving you on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Never heard of her name, but I know that song.
And
She says at the beginning of the song.
She's hot too.
Tinashe.
Oh, I thought she was blah blah blah. Thought she was doing,
Bam, bam.
doing a little Wayne.
No, dude.
Yeah, what shit? Pokemon.
She's Pokemon calling. Yeah, dude. You got it, man. Yeah.
New Pokemon. I've been playing it. It's
Evan
fun.
Foster, great mailbag question. Is Stick sticking up for Goff?
We'll find out tomorrow on BDE.
He definitely probably will tomorrow. But I'll tell you this, in the group chat, he's been real quiet.
Real quiet.
Real quiet. I'll tell you that. How do you not? Mailbag. You know how you not? You just don't. You know? Mailbag. When are we going to get another emo episode? If we lose to the Packers, maybe. We did a super chat goal behind that one.
It's not gonna be an episode. It's gonna be real life.
We'll do a Cash App episode, all right? If we Cash App, fundraise.
Yep.
I got a wig
say
that
four,
I
'cause
ordered.
four was-
Because
What?
I thought we were doing the Kiss episode, so I got a wig. Could work for email.
You could have been. What was it?
Batman Kiss.
Batman Kiss. Yeah, dude. That would
Batman
have been
Kiss.
fucking elite.
Where'd you get that Batman costume out of a dumpster, dude?
It's an old one from Teresa's fam.
He was Bateman.
He was Bateman.
No, it's old as shit, but honestly, it's clown.
It was
No,
so
it's funny. It was fucking awesome.
So funny.
It was so much cooler than like a regular
Batman
cool Batman.
Kiss
suit.
would
Well,
have Batman Kiss would have been great.
Chris, you should honestly just dress like that all the time, by the way.
Yeah.
Have you considered that
Peaky
yet?
Blinder?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That was definitely the hardest fit he's ever worn.
For sure. I was dying, dude. Because like we always kind of pick on Chris for what he wears, and then he comes in a costume, he looks like...
Fitted up.
Yeah, you look good.
Maybe no fedora, but... The rest
Shit, bring him back, dude. You're like
Or
6'6".
Kango,
You
not
can do what you
fedora.
want.
He was
Great
boat
question
man.
by KJ Obey. Is Islam GOAT of UFC?
Nobody cares. UFC's dead.
He's not there yet, but I think he should start being looked
Rage
in that
bait,
light, to be
rage
honest with
bait.
you. That was pretty damn impressive.
Sure. Who cares?
Pretty damn
UFC's dead.
impressive. JDM, significantly bigger. at this point too. I think he has more significant wins than Khabib. Khabib was just so much more dominant, man. That's the only thing. But he had a dominant win against JDM, so.
Love watching those guys lay on their backs.
Yeah, I mean, Russians are killing the sport. It is what it is. Who represents Detroit better, Iggy Pop or Kid Rock? Ooh. Oof. I think Kid Rock.
Ball with the ball.
I know we don't. I know people don't. I know he's controversial.
Don't really know Iggy Pop. Couldn't
exactly. So
couldn't tell you.
What
even is Iggy Pop?
No idea.
No idea.
Shout out to the Wave fan.
I'm being serious.
Look him up. Oh, I know who he is. I met him at a family. Actually, I met him at my family reunion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What songs does he do?
He's got rainbow hair, right?
I Want to Be Your Slave. That's the first song that pops up.
Oh, no. That's not the guy.
The Passenger.
Oh, God.
Wait, no.
He's fucking gross looking.
What disabilities does Iggy Pop have is the first suggestion.
Oh, yeah, because he has like a weird
scoliosis and a bad hip.
Yeah.
And hearing loss.
I'll go with Kid Rock.
Yeah, I'll go with Kid Rock.
Iggy
I know he was
Pop.
from. Did you know Allison Cooper's from Michigan as well?
Who's Allison Cooper?
Dude,
Alice Cooper?
he used to like
Who's
weird.
that?
He used to like eat spiders and shit.
Alice Cooper.
Oh, that's Alice Cooper.
He
yeah.
looks like an Allison. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Mailbag had my 2-month-old nephew on my lap watching the Wings third period, and my dude was locked in. Brought a tear to my eye. Honestly, yeah, it's so funny. So Saturday we had early Thanksgiving on my girlfriend's side, and her brother has like a stepson type situation. Whatever, I don't fucking know what to call him. They're dating, and she has a kid.
Okay.
Shot Michelle.
Yeah.
But he's a little rowdy. He's like a little rowdy, like 3-4-year-old, like fucking kind of like out of control.
He was putting him down.
Acknowledge me.
For sure. But no. Me and her grandpa like watch UFC, so we put on the prelims. That kid was locked in. I'm like, damn, he's gonna be an MMA fighter for sure. He's already like a rambunctious wild kid, but once like Bruce Buffer hit the mic, he was like zoom, in front of the fucking TV. It's kind of cool to see.
7 of 9 yards says, bruh, just lost mad respect for you guys not knowing Iggy Pop. Name me 2 songs.
He probably could.
Well, he's on his computer.
Also, yeah, exactly. He's gonna hit the Google machine.
But he knows that I know that he knows.
And Speedy, your dad, you have an older dad. Like if Iggy Pop was popping, you would fucking know.
Yeah, my dad loves music, and I mean, I'm sure I've heard some of his songs before, but
Alice Cooper's infinitely fucking cooler and more famous than Iggy Pop.
Yes.
Also, Iggy Pop is 78 years old. As much as we clown on EZ, come on.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking.
Even
I was
he
only
doesn't
20 when he
know.
came out.
Alice Cooper for sure cooler than Iggy Pop. So is Jack White. I put Jack White over Iggy Pop too.
How do you guys feel about that announcement, by the way?
Love that.
I like it. I'm
That's
excited.
gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
So I don't know that song by him.
School.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's in some movies.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Hold on 1 second before we go. I'm asking AI who has sold more albums, Iggy Pop or Alice Cooper. Who are you betting on?
Probably Iggy Pop.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd go Alice Cooper. I know that. I know the name. At least.
I don't Iggy Pop. Some.
It is Alice Cooper by a lot.
By a lot?
Let's
by
go.
a fucking lot.
Music savant.
It's 272,000 with Iggy Pop to 50 million with Alice Cooper.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference.
That's kind of crazy.
The guy from Twisted Sisters from Detroit. Yeah, so is dude, why are you guys hyping up Iggy Pop like that then? I thought he was gonna be some super crazy sales since you guys are hyping him up like that.
It's cool. Maybe I'll check him. What song should we listen to by him?
Yeah. Learn us something. And if it's ass, we're coming back and talking shit.
Yeah. After we finish playing Nasty Girl.
I've been a nasty girl.
Oh.
Shout out Alice Cooper. That'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Smash that like button. Lions lose to the Eagles. Pretty ugly performance by the offense. Didn't even get into double digits. Bad stuff. For EZ, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. We're the heavyweights. We'll catch you guys
Piston
tomorrow.
stream tonight.
Piston stream tonight.
after the
Tap
game.
in after the game. Peace.
Love you guys.
Peace.